Hi there, this is Rob Lawson from Rob Lawson Digital. This is a little appointment setting hack that I thought everyone might be interested in. So, if you're in a business where you're providing some sort of service, you need to coordinate times, have a meeting, or whatever, these applications are gold. So, this is a report from Zapier. Zapier is a tool that connects systems with other systems, and they've got their best appointment scheduling apps, and you'll see there's a whole list of different service providers. There's 17 of these guys. So as you'll find in most categories these days, there's many options, and that's half the thing, is trying to select something that'll match what you want to do at the right price point and doesn't have any conflicts. I use a system called Calendly, this one here. So just to show you what I've set up here is, this is a few weeks in advance. You'll see in today's, that's my diary for this week, that's next week. So I tend to, pack it in pretty much, but only a couple of weeks out, and then I sort of schedule things in longer term. So what I'll do is I'll set this up from the 27th, 28th and 29th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. I've set up Calendly for appointments with customers or prospective customers. So I can send them a link. And they can go onto there, and they'll have this option. So they want to do Wednesday, and they can pick whatever time they want to do, and that confirms. Now, I set it up so that my availability was Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. That's ongoing from 9 o'clock in the morning till 12 noon. That's when I tend to like to do them. But I've actually got a minor operation on the 27th booked in, so it shows that as unavailable. So it's hooked in. If I go back here and we look at calendar connection, I use Google for everything. So Google G Suite. So they've got email with my name, with my URL. It's not a Gmail account. So you can set that up. You can see here where I've got it connected between my G Suite account and Calendly. So that's fairly easy to do just by when you first log into Calendly, it asks you if you want to log in using your Gmail. If you're already logged in when you open it up in that browser, I find it I don't use it all the time. I probably should adapt it a bit more because my diary is pretty full. So I can only give a few little options to people when they want to have a meeting. So for those of you though who are in the service business, especially if you're in something like if you're doing massage, or you're doing if you get lots of service type work, dentists, all sorts of different businesses, this is a really cool way to stop that phone tag or email tag where you're going back and say, I've got this 3 times available, and then they're not available, and you go through this backwards and forwards, argy-bargy, trying to work out a time. Whereas you do this, and they can pick a time, go there, confirm, and put in their name and email address, and they're done. They've got their 60-minute meeting. Now you can set this up for 15-minute phone calls, for 30 minutes, all that sort of stuff. There's complete flexibility. I think the advanced version of this costs $8 US a month. That's not over the top. If you'd like to try out some of these other guys, this one got recommended to me by someone I know, so that's why I tried Calendly. I've been using it for a while, and I've heard that these others, Activity Scheduling, I've heard some good things about, and Schedule Once. So by all means, I'm technology agnostic, as it were. Don't really mind what you use as long as it works for you. Hope this has been helpful. This is Rob Lawson, and hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye.